Looks like you're having fun. What's the occasion this time?
Oh, do I spy a traveler and a Paimon? It's been too long. Excellent.
What were you talking about? What the?
Shortly, you may attend a grand. It's in fact. Do you still remember the promise I made to?
Oh, something.
That's right. And now, in the spirit of friendship.
Beautiful.
Liyue's poetry. Hu-Tao and I will be the co-host. Not at all, Venti. You followed my lead.
Well, this sounds like fun. Let's get involved. Oh, Paimon, sure you'll be a.
Oh, looks like someone's got a knack for the.
All right, so big.
Oh?
Huh?
We came here
I already told you. I'm not going.
Chao, you.
Never having penned a.
Hey now, and you don't even have to, but at least head down and take. Besides, with the renowned traveler, he.
I'll.
It's nearly time. Why don't you all head to the venue? Yes, that's right. Venti and.
Gotcha. We'll be up. Wow, it's so lively. Didn't think there'd be so many people here already. And a lot of them are familiar faces. Let's go say hi.
Well, look who's here.
Hey,
I was actually.
Oh, how your words wound. Besides, this.
Are you talking about Noelle? Yeah.
Oh?
Okay, fine.
Huh? What?
Huh?
Mika! Noelle!
Oh, it's the traveler in Paimon.
Are you here for the neighboring?
You said that with.
We were sent here by the. But.
Oh, no, that's just not true. You're.
What?
Anyway, Master Jane did say that as long as we. But I haven't written much poetry.
I actually have the same.
Yeah, plus, you won't be.
Really?
Perhaps.
But anyway.
Sure.
Oh, Mika beat me to it.
Diona! Traveler in Paimon? I didn't expect to see you here. Are you here to mix? That's right. You're. Of course. Huh? Just you wait. Are you gonna write some poetry? You should join in. Fine.
Poems and melodies wandering the wind, wafting to pastures, two greedy fishies, animal crystal, pinches, pinch. Welcome one, or in, we're your hosts. In Mondstadt's, the purpose of this event is to promote. If you're here, I'd also like to reassure everyone that this event, if you ask me, the most important to help everyone really cut loose and enjoy themselves to the fullest. Let's get right.
Solving riddles, huh? Interesting.
Whew.
Does everyone see? Simply write down your riddle, and we'll now give you some time. And with that.
Oh, a tender sigh for. Okay, someone from Liyue definitely.
I just read that one too. Liyue's poems seem pretty difficult to grasp.
Dreams?
So it means something like,
I know exactly what you mean. Back when I was out with the Grandmaster on the expedition, I started picking up some local customs without even realizing it.
But back to the riddle. We still haven't actually solved it.
Something that flies high and...
Oh, that makes sense.
But maybe we're missing something? What do you think, Traveler?
Great. Then we'll have one answer ready.
Right! Just like them.
Well, no matter what, let's go look at the...
Oh, yes! Phew!
This one says... Oh, this handwriting is just awful. I have 4 corners like a square pancake, but I'm stuffed and seasoned and carefully baked. I pass through the lips 1 piece at a time. The more you consume, the broader your mind. Oh, wow, Paimon's drooling from that one. Is there really a food that can make you smarter? Paimon's gotta try that.
Oh, Paimon. You have to look past the surface level meaning with riddles, or you'll fail to plumb their depths.
Huh? So have you got any ideas, Xingqiu?
Well,
Xingqiu just hung that riddle up a moment ago.
Oh, so this is Xingqiu's riddle! You know, Paimon was expecting you to write something a little more... elegant.
this festival is about building friendship and mutual understanding. With so many friends from Mondstadt present, I thought I'd try writing something more accessible and less flowery, so that more people could enjoy it.
Hey, not bad! So, buddy, does that mean you can tell your old pal Paimon the answer on the sly, or...?
Not a chance. You'll have to wait for the answer to be revealed, just like everyone else.
Ha! Meanie!
If that's how you feel, why don't you try and stump me with a riddle of your own?
Maybe Paimon will! Well, Traveler, you'll help Paimon come up with a riddle, right? Ha! At least...
Then I look forward to seeing the fruits of your literary labors.
Ha! Prepare to get stumped! Let's start by reading, is this talking about some kind of animal? It's a chair. Huh? No. I'm always telling... Ah, are you trying to write one? Yep, and think...
Maybe I should try to come up with one, too.
All right, Paimon's riddle is now hanging up. Diana, no need. Oh, okay then. Well, looks like it's time to carry on with the event. We should regroup with the... Sure, have fun.
One client, 2 clients, 3 clients. Hey, looks like everyone's about done mingling, and Venti and I have selected several riddles from... If your riddle gets selected, remember that you have to announce the correct answer at the end. Anyone who guesses correctly gets 1 point, and if nobody guesses correct...
Of course, when the riddler reveals the right response, it only counts if everyone agrees that it's not too far-fetched.
That's right. Now, if there are no more questions, it's time to reveal the first riddle.
Hopefully they'll draw at least some that I can...
Please choose Paimon's riddle. Please choose Paimon's...
Riddle number... I have 4? Better answer as quickly as you can. You don't want someone else beating you to it.
You... Oh, brat! It's...
Even without the author coming forward, I can confidently declare this answer wrong. And While I'm no expert in exotic dishes, if I'm not mistaken, pizza is round, is it not? Like Mora meat?
But eating pizza makes you happy, and being happy makes it easier to face problems that need solving. Okay, Paimon admits she may have jumped the gun on this one.
Maybe it's some other kind of food.
If Paimon had known it was gonna be this tough, she'd have read more books in her time. What is it? Have you got it? Huh? Oh, bucks! The answer is bucks!
That was quicker than I expected. Oh, it appears the riddle writer has announced the answer.
Huh? So the answer was books?
We're awesome at this! Oh, what Paimon meant to say was that you're awesome at this. Thanks for—
On to riddle number
I gotta get in there first this time.
high above the wispy clouds.
Oh, it's...
I got it!
Looks like those two have some ideas.
Mika, please go ahead. As a full Knight of Favonius, you represent all of us from Mondstadt here.
No, how could I? It was you who thought of it first.
My answer isn't necessarily correct. Besides, it's first come, first served, and you beat me to it.
No, I didn't.
How gracious and considerate our fellow How about both of you say your answer at the same time? If you're both right, you'll each get a point.
Oops, I didn't realize we'd made such a scene.
Oh, crud. I guess we dragged that out a bit. So, Noelle, what do you say?
Yes, let's. Our answer is...
Cecilia!
Oh, that certainly sounds like a good candidate for the correct answer.
I can't believe I was wrong. Maybe it's a plant.
Is the answer Qingshin? The poem does evoke...
Correct. I wrote this one. Qingshin is the right answer. No! Shinjo got it before Paimon could.
However, after listening to the host's description, I do remember reading about Cecilia Flower. So, I'd like to approve the answer from our two friends from Mondstadt as well.
Really? Oh, thank you. Well, since even the Riddler themselves agrees, all three contestants are...
Darn it! Shinjo's caught up to Paimon already! Yeah, you're probably...
Moving now to our third riddle. Huh? Why is the handwriting so... floaty? What's got no wings but flies in the air, never gets tired of floating up there. So full of Mora it comes out the nose, but in the sea, glug glug glug, down it goes.
That's Paimon's! They picked Paimon's riddle! Yay! What is it? Why isn't anyone guessing? Is Paimon's riddle too hard?
That's not quite it. More like... it's so ludicrously simple that we just cannot believe it.
What? No way! Well, go on then!
The answer is Paimon.
What?
It's Paimon.
I was actually gonna say Paimon too.
Me too.
No! You're all completely wrong! How the heck did you all think the answer was Paimon?
Paimon, do you have wings behind your back?
No.
You're always floating, but you never seem to get tired of it.
And Paimon has a very healthy appetite, which must cost the traveler a lot of Mora and meal expenses.
I've heard from the senior knights that the traveler rescued Paimon by fishing her out of the sea. So, that means Paimon can't swim. So if she fell in the sea, then...
Glug, glug, glug. Wait! Now Paimon's doubting herself. What was the answer again? No! You're all wrong. The answer to Paimon's riddle is obviously the Jade Chamber! You know, the Jade Chamber that's always flying up...
Is that so? I still maintain that the riddle actually describes Paimon more accurately. In fact, if we just added 2 more lines to the poem, it would be the perfect riddle.
Huh? What do you want to add?
The traveler's companion and talkative guide. A praiseworthy presence always...
Aw, do you mean it? Can we really add that part? You think
The widely adored Paimon has gifted a point each to
Guessing riddle. Oh, hey, you two!
Oh? Hi, Paimon.
Oh, are you collecting your prize?
I am indeed. Though, if you really want it, I'd be more than happy.
Seriously? Wow, what is it?
a most generous donation by
Nope, nuh-uh, no thank you, hard pass, you can keep it.
Are you sure? In that case, I'll glad.
Here you are. Now remember, this package comes with our anytime, anywhere, on-demand collection service.
So, to what do we owe the honor, Paimon?
What do you mean we? Chanyun's the one Paimon's looking for, not you.
Oh, yeah.
How about I put it...
Good ideas.
You say that, but your gaze keeps drifting.
chase! Don't blink!
The Temple of Wisdom. Hey!
See? Cross over!
Bye!
Incoming!
Nowhere to hide.
Can't catch me! Make yourselves at home!
Don't blink! Higher, higher, pants on fire!
And away I go! I'm about to pass out! Everyone hold hands!
Incoming! Cut to the chase!
I see everything! Sharing my knowledge!
Huh? Time to go!
Don't blink!
Everyone hold hands!
Incoming!
Twinjutsu!
Nowhere to hide.
I see everything! Make yourselves at home!
Cross over! Go! Hey!
Everyone hold hands!
Don't blink! With sword comes shadow.
Higher, higher, pants on fire!
I see everything! The Temple of Wisdom!
Speed of light. Cut to the chase.
Incoming! Hey! Time to go!
Speed of light. Nowhere to hide.
Everyone hold hands! Sharing my knowledge! Earlier!
Incoming!
With sword comes shadow.
Cross over!
Make yourselves at home! I see everything! Ninjutsu!
Hey!
Nowhere to hide. Don't blink.
See? Time to go!
Speed of light. Cut to the chase.
Higher, higher, pants on fire! Incoming!
By royal decree! Midnight Phantasmagoria! Ha!
Hey!
Don't blink! With sword comes shadow.
Time to go!
Everyone hold hands!
Incoming!
I'm out of here!
Don't blink! Hey! Nowhere to hide.
Incoming!
Cut to the chase. Speed of light. Hey!
Hey! Sharing my knowledge!
Don't blink.
Higher, higher, pants on fire!
With sword comes shadow. Speed of light.
I see everything! Make yourselves at home!
Incoming!
Hey!
Learn Jutsu! Hey!
See? Time to go!
Nowhere to hide.
Sharing my knowledge!
Cross over!
Speed of light. Don't blink. Cut to the chase. Speed of light. Hey!
Everyone hold hands! Make yourselves at home!
With sword comes shadow.
Higher, higher, pants on fire! Go!
Cut to the chase.
The Temple of Wisdom! Can't catch me!
Don't blink.
Nowhere to hide.
Make yourselves at home. I see everything. And away I go. Almost dodged that. Make my...
Draw's over.
This way further. Sharing my knowledge.
With sword comes shadow. Go! Higher, higher, hands on fire!
Come on out. Gotta dash.
Incoming!
Everyone hold hands. Make yourselves at home.
Cut to the chase!
Hey! And that's me! Sharing my knowledge. Everyone hold hands.
Got lucky that time. Nowhere to hide. Time to go. With the wind.
Looks like it's about time to head over to the venue again.
When the sun's out, bathe in sunlight. But when the moon's out, bathe in moonlight. Go! Phew! Go! Phew! bummer. With the wind. Yeah. What a... If we bury it, maybe it'll spring back to life. What a... What a bummer. One, two. Silly churl, Billy churl.
Wow, everyone got here so early.
The sun is shining bright today.
The theme of the second day.
Pairing couplets.
Heaven and earth, rain and wind, the endless sky and the boundless land, forest borers and ocean shrimp, lavender melons and matsutake shrooms. Based on a given line of poetry, the two lines should be neatly matched, complementing each other.
To buoy your imaginations and allow the winds of inspiration to fill your sails, we've added an
inspiration?
By inspiration walk, we of course.
In short, please roam freely as the mood takes you. Enjoy. Traveler, can you round up Xingqiu, Chongyun, and the Mondstadt contingent? I have a favor to ask of you.
Oh, is it that thing from yesterday?
Thanks. I'm counting on you. So, we hope that each of you can keep an eye out for.
Are you sure this is okay?
Oh, please don't say that, Mr. Chung.
Besides,
I don't mind either. Cause, well, just think.
The way I see it,
All right.
Now, how
You mean?
not just that? If we all see the same,
That's true.
why don't we draw lots?
Yeah!
Drawing lots?
I've got the slips of paper.
Oh, Paimon! Paimon wants to.
Okay, so that's the Traveler, Paimon, Diona, and Chongyun in one group, and Xingqiu, Mika, and Noelle in the other.
What a relief. At least I'll have Noelle with me.
then I humbly place myself at your instruction.
Oh, I don't think... that won't be...
I also await your guidance.
Take care, everyone. See you all tonight.
Did anyone forget to bring anything? If not, then let's get.
Wow. Are those ears and tail real? All right. Miss Diona, is there some place in particular you would like to go?
Just call me Diona. Since we're trying to find that thing you saw, why don't we start with the place you saw it last time?
Sure. Then, everyone, follow.
I'm out of here.
Right over there, next to the water. That's...
The view.
I wasn't taking a walk.
Train. Exorcism.
I've always wanted...
Chongyun is 1 in a million. He has. Huh? Isn't that a?
It's awful.
Your physical constitution is far rarer than the techniques still passed down by exorcists today. You should treasure it.
Conqueror of demons.
Is that a friend of yours? Yep. This is Xiao, an Adeptus of Lila.
An Adeptus? Wow, I've never seen one of those before.
Hello, Mr. Adeptus.
Just call me Shao.
So, are you here to trade too? Or are you out for an inspiration walk?
When I heard about the exorcist's encounter, my suspicions were roused. That's why I'm here. I've already informed the owner of the inn. If you see anything out of the ordinary, return immediately and leave it to me.
I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to drag even the Conqueror of Demons into this.
I have already patrolled the area and found nothing amiss.
I guess that means we came all this way for nothing.
If there's no other business, I'll be taking my leave now.
Yeah, you should come. There's no one else around here anyway, so you don't need to worry.
But
I would also be honored if you joined us, Adeptus Xiao. It is a rare opportunity, and I have many questions about exorcising evil spirits that I would like to ask you.
Fine.
Seems like this Adeptus is pretty shy. Or maybe all the Adepti in Liyue are like King Chongyun as a new member! Yay!
What? When did this become my team? Now that Adeptus Xiao is joining us, if anyone's team leader, it should be—
Don't overthink it! Diona, didn't you say you wanted to find some new ingredients? Yeah, I don't get to come to Liyue very often, so I want to gather some new ingredients while I'm here. I've heard that Liyue's Jueyun chilies can set your throat on fire.
Uh-huh. Jueyun chilies? I'm—
Really?
What?
As well as Jueyun chilies, I also need some slime condensate or loach pearls.
Are those really fit for human consumption? This is starting to sound like something Xiangling would make.
Useless! Boring! Here!
Okay, this should be enough.
Diona, you seem really committed to—
What? No, never! I hate alcohol! When grown-ups drink too much, they get that stupid drunk look on their faces, can't speak. So, I'm— yeah?
But— how—
Are you calling me a liar? Well, just you wait.
Oh no. Is she really going to add those Jueyun—
If her claims are true, perhaps she too possesses a unique constitution of some kind.
I don't see how it could have anything to do with her. Unless—
No. I sense no trace of the demonic in her. Although there are traces of something else. Something rather special. In Liyue, we might say this child has adeptal affinity.
It's ready. Here, I made one for Xiao too.
Oh boy. Look at that color.
What's wrong? You're not allergic to anything, are you? Don't worry, there isn't even any alcohol in it. It's a slime condensate base with a seasoning of Jueyun chilies and finished with frog legs.
Surely there's no way this can Xiao downed it in a single gulp. Oh, great. If the— Oh!
Chongyun drank his too. Is he gonna be okay?
This drink is...
Delicious! It does have a touch of Jueyun chili, but it isn't at all overpowering. It's completely different from Xiangling's cooking or those drinks Xingqiu makes to mess with me. It's crisp and refreshing, with just a hint of numbness, and the Jueyun chili flavor combines with the smooth but not slimy texture of the frog legs to form a heavenly And oh, the slimes! Can we talk about the slimes? Before this,
That's right! Slimes are absolute. Oh, I failed again! But wait.
I'm great, and I gotta try another! Diona, if you please, one more. Okay. I think I've calmed down a bit. I'm sorry. I can't believe I let you all see me like that.
It's fine. My fault for not checking your spice tolerance first. Oh, looks like this pure yang spirit isn't such a great thing to have.
Actually, before I drank it, I very much...
Huh, who'd have thought it? Diane? Xiao? What's wrong?
Look over there.
You mean the leaf?
Something's written on it.
What? You can see that from over here? Oh yeah, or it'll get
There's a poem written on it. The Conqueror of Demons has truly amazing vision.
Let Paimon see! It sounds like the author is writing about the first time they met their true love.
Although the following lines suggest that they didn't end up together.
Why write a poem on a fallen leaf? The flowing waters are ruthless. They carry the leaves away with the current. This poem would likely have vanished and it makes no sense to me.
That's true. I've heard when there's things that you're unable to say...
Is it kind of like wishing at a fountain? I used to do that sometimes when I was little. So, that means that... You think? Then, should we...
But we don't know who wrote it.
Why not go upstream?
Upstream?
The ink looks fresh. This withered leaf floated down with the...
Cool! But how do we make sure that they'll receive it?
We can write
Either way, it's our only option.
Then let's make like a tree... Upstream, upstream, up we go! Oh, did you think of what to write yet? Ooh, great!
Things you never had the chance to say before it was too late. When silence is the final word, we mourn the loss of things unheard. I have little talent for, nor knowledge of poetry.
The leaf's in the water! Look, it's like a little boat! Merrily, merrily down the stream, life is but a dream.
We should probably pick up the pace. We still have a few more leaves to set afloat, and we need to get back before it gets dark.
Okay, let's go! Uh-huh. What's this? You two having a private...
No, it's nothing. I just hope this isn't all in vain.
The scenery here is quite beautiful. Let's pause here to seek some inspiration.
Should we set up camp? Oh, please wait a moment. I'll pitch the tent.
It's an inspiration walk. There's no need for all that.
Okay, Well, I'll conduct reconnaissance nearby to ensure this area is safe and see if I can't scavenge any firewood or food while I'm at it.
Wait, reconnaissance?
It means survey the environment and plan our route forward. It's the foundation of all operations while out in the wild.
Are all inspiration walks in Mondstadt this complicated? They're acting like this is completely normal. In that case, I'll conduct reconnaissance with Mika.
Huh? Oh, okay then. Crumbs. Now I have to try and make small talk. Should I mention the scenery? The weather?
Very well. Then leave the camp to me.
So, Xingqiu, do you, go on inspiration walks often, or?
I do. I always get bored when I'm cooped up at home, so I head out for a stroll. Life gets busy. You have to steal a moment of leisure when you can.
Cool. Oh, over there, firewood. You had your chance.
No, my sword!
Neutralizing threats. Now's our chance.
Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of Gurwa.
You had your chance. With this wood and the food I brought along, we can definitely put together a decent lunch.
You've got quite a knack at wilderness survival. I'll give you that.
Thanks. I was on an expedition with the Grandmaster of the Knights of Favonius for a while, not too long ago. I was in charge of surveying and mapping.
Oh? You sound like a character from an adventure novel. Charging across the world, sword in hand.
What? No, I'm nowhere near as amazing as all that. If I really run into a powerful enemy, I always leave it for someone stronger to deal with.
You're too modest, Mika. A hero is measured not by the blood on his sword, but by what's in his heart. As long as a righteous heart that yearns to aid others beats within your chest, no matter where you go or what you have achieved, you may be called a hero.
That all sounded pretty profound. Oh, I've never even thought about any of that before.
Hello? Are you okay? Maybe we should return, lest Noelle be forced to wait on us.
Oh, sure.
smoothly?
No need, thanks. All clear. There's no danger in the vicinity. Noelle, your cooking is amazing. Every single dish is so tasty.
Truly astounding. I never imagined it was possible to enjoy such a satisfying meal in the great outdoors.
Really? Then what do you usually eat when you're out on an inspiration walk?
Oh, well, since I usually sneak out from home, I just grab some dried snacks to take with me. Add in whatever fruit I pick along the way, and that's my lunch.
By sneaking out, you mean running away from home?
That's right. Or sometimes I'll tell a cover story like, I'm going out to take care of business.
But if you get caught, won't you get disciplined?
So, just don't get caught.
Huh. Anyway, did anything
Well, Xingqiu and I talked about what it means to be a hero. Now that I think about it,
Huh?
You're always happy. Oh, remember that?
Oh?
Don't. Oh, please.
Miss Hu Tao.
You can write about anything, looking at Core Lapis.
So we have to connect our internal world with the external one?
Exactly. But that's just one of many possible methods. Perhaps you might gaze out at the bridge in the distance and see a woman leaning on the railing, looking as if her heart...
Huh? Wait! I saw her. Why don't we go say hi?
Hello, ma'am. How fortuitous it is that we meet again.
Hello. Are you here on your inspiration walk too?
Yes. Allow me to introduce ourselves. I am Xingqiu, and this is Noelle and Mika.
Thank you for accepting our answer to your riddle yesterday.
Oh, don't mention it. It's all in good fun. I'm Kelly Roe.
So, Miss Caliroe, are you from Fontaine?
That's right. I was traveling in the area and just happened to see there was a poetry event being held at Stone Gate. It looked fun, so I thought I'd drop in.
Your riddle yesterday made quite an impression on me. It was uniquely evocative. Have you studied Liyue poetry before?
I haven't, actually. I've just picked up a few things here and there from chatting with people throughout my travels.
Amazing! So you're a natural poet.
We noticed you standing on the bridge from quite some distance away. Are you drawing poetic inspiration from the flowing current beneath your feet?
I haven't finished my poem yet. The water here was just so peaceful and calming. I stopped for a moment and lost myself in admiring it.
Well, since we're all here, why not head back with us to the venue for tonight's festivities? It's getting late after all.
Huh? Are you sure?
We can walk and talk. Perhaps the mingling of ideas will give rise to new inspiration.
I'd personally like to hear Miss Callie Roe's couplet. I'm sure I can learn something.
Well, if you're all in agreement, I've got no reason not to join you.
Woohoo! The first team is back, right on schedule.
Huh? The others have yet to return?
Come on! Let's hurry!
We're not too late, are we?
Just how far did you all go?
Everyone catch your breath. Come on, deep breaths. 1, 2. Now, don't panic. The party hasn't started yet.
We made it! Oh, Paimon's exhausted. Paimon gets tired if she has to fly too fast. Oh, not to mention dropping all those leaves. Paimon's hands are cramping up.
Sounds like someone needs to exercise more.
Huh? You guys picked up a new teammate while you were out?
Indeed. This is Kelly Rowe. I believe you'll remember her from yesterday, though you weren't introduced.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, but you're not the only ones who's called in reinforcements. Look who we got! Wait. Xiao? Where'd he go? Xiao, come on out!
Now that we've all regrouped, let's... Scratch that. Looks like we're still waiting on my co-host.
They say roosters crow at first light, and finches go to bed at night. But Director Hootal's always on the ball. Anytime, anywhere, she'll answer your call.
Are the theatrics really necessary? We're already on day 2 of the festival. The opening ceremony is over.
But my dear, dear Paimon, it seems you are not yet aware. That was not for my own sake, but for a special guest who's joining us today.
Director Who's manner is as exuberant as ever. It always makes quite an impression.
Oh boy! Now this is a surprise.
Mr. Zhongli, I hope you are well.
Xingqiu, what can you tell me about Mr. Zhongli? He seems like somebody very important.
Yes, he's held in very high regard in Liyue Harbor. He's extremely erudite in many different domains of knowledge.
Allow me to introduce you all to Zhongli, a consultant at the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. His expertise is limitless, stretching from the celestial orbs to the terrestrial ores, spanning modern and ancient culture, delving into literature both prosaic and poetic. He may be my subordinate, but he is certainly a qualified poetry expert, and so we have invited him here tonight to judge the compositions.
The director exaggerates. I am but vaguely acquainted with a few lines of classical poetry. Should you consider me to be remiss in my appraisal of your own compositions, please correct me.
Yeah, enough with the modesty already. If I didn't know better, I'd say you seemed nervous. Just focus on judging.
Please rest assured that I shall rise to the occasion, Director.
Let me do a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great! Equal numbers on both sides.
Huh? Are you counting me too?
Okay, fine. But consider this a favor.
With our Fontaine friend present, perhaps we should rename this event to the Three Nations Congenial Poetry Gala. Also, I'm just noticing that Paimon should only count as a half teammate at most. That kind of puts Team Traveler at a bit of a disadvantage. Well, how about this? I'll join in as well. Director Hootal, here to help out in your hour of greatest need. What does everyone think?
Naturally, the more the merrier. Being the host of the festival shouldn't stop you from having the chance to enjoy it like the rest of us.
Then it's settled. Everyone else in the audience, feel free to join in too and support your favorite team.
What about me? Shall I keep track of the score?
No need for that. The teams are just a formality. We're all friends here, and this isn't intended to be competitive. But what do you think, Judge Zhongli?
I concur, Director. Moreover, it would be disingenuous to impose upon our friends from Mondstadt and Fontaine a competition in which they are judged on how rigorously they can adhere to Liyue poetic conventions. Since this is a congenial poetry gala, should we not begin with inspiration and finish with...
Couldn't have asked for a better judge. Zhongli said everything I was supposed to say, only far more eloquent.
No problem. Friends old and new, put on your thinking caps and take a deep breath of fresh air. The second stage of our poetry gala will now commence. matching couplets.
Perhaps I could break the ice with a humble contribution to inspire others to share their brilliance. Please listen to the first line in the couplet. Lounging in luxury inside a Shinue kiosk booth, delighting in countless contemporary tastes.
What? He managed to think of one already? Oh, he seems like a real expert at this.
Shinue Kiosk. Should that be paired with Lily Pavilion? Or are they too similar for a couplet? Oh, this is pretty difficult.
Shinue Kiosk. Contemporary tastes? I guess I should pair the modernity of their VIP dining experience with an emblem of the past. Ah! Maybe where I was training that one time. That was quite ancient. The weather was terrible that day. Okay, I got something. Surrounded by history, outside a Tianheng Pass pavilion, as lightning sets the boundless tenebrous skies ablaze.
Wow! Changyun completed the couplet!
Shinue Kiosk is a renowned modern restaurant, while the mountain pass of Tianheng is a prominent historical landmark. These two iconic locations form a complementary pair. The imagery also contrasts rather well between the two halves of the couplet. One half describing a leisurely and comfortable indoor scene, the other portraying a hazardous outdoor scenario where there is no protection from the elements.
Huh? I was just describing what I experienced that day. I guess I just got lucky. Alright then. I guess I'll start the next couplet. Mind pines for Mingyun. Flesh confined to Qingse. Spirit striding high on Zheyun's clouds.
Oh, Changyun, you dark horse. Looks like you came to play today.
This conjures the image of one with lofty aspirations, whose life is limited to a small town, but who awaits the opportunity to one day ascend above the clouds. The use of various locations for their symbolism is quite novel indeed.
Oh!
A superb line. It employs the metaphor of precious stone to describe one of noble and moral character, with a pure and clear heart. The symbolism in this case is centered around objects, truly the work of a skilled poet.
That was a commendable couplet.
All thanks to your guidance while we were out on our inspiration walk.
I'd like to start the next couplet. Up into the misty karst, down among the grassy marsh, all for lotus seed and bird egg soup.
Lotus seed and bird egg soup?
What is it, Diona? Did you think of a second line for the couplet?
No. Everyone's poems are so complicated. I need more time just to understand them. But when I heard lotus seed and bird egg soup, it made me think of berry and mint burst. Maybe because I mixed a similar drink recently.
North beyond the Starfell Lake, south across the windswept plains. Just for berry squeezed and mint infused.
No wonder everyone praises the traveler so highly. You answered so quickly.
Both halves of this couplet require intimate knowledge of the terrain in question and the local plants that may be found there. The two of you are clearly both seasoned travelers.
Does this mean I helped? Meowza!
Hey now, Zhongli. Don't just praise everything.
And allow me to try a Qingxin.
Is she talking about...
Sweet dream is no dream, yet it nurtures people's dreams.
Sweet dream. Does that really match?
Since the suitability of the match has been queried, I shall act according to the director's wishes and ask you, What is the link between Sweet Dream and Qingxin?
Oh, you mean eating a delicious dessert before bed will make you sleep well, right? You're amazing!
Then I agree. The two halves of the couplet match. This point is well deserved.
Points for me, points for thee. This judge gives out points for free. But if you ask me, everyone's being a little too conventional so far. Let's push the envelope a little. Go nuts!
Oh? In that case, why don't you finish this one for me, Hu Tao? Round moon in the heavens, full moon at night. Celebrate with circle of friends.
Oh, square meals in the basement. Big bowls of rice. Decorate with cuboids of meat.
Huh? What the?
Ah, we have ourselves a pedant's couplet. The two halves have no thematic connection, yet each word has its perfect parallel, meaning the two halves do form a cohesive whole. The strict pairings make this no easier to achieve than a thematically coherent couplet.
Blah, 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 blah. So verbose. Zhongli, just tell me if I got a point or not.
Of course you did. I presumed it went without saying.
Ahem. Through Cheongji, I walked 100 miles. At Guili, I ended my march. In Dihua, the silver grass grows in two styles, but horsetails don't trot out the marsh.
From vendors, I bought some 15 steaks. At dinner, I sizzled the lot. At pressure, the tenderloin cooks in 2 ticks, but 15 won't fit in the pot.
Huh?
So that's a pedant's couplet. Paimon thinks she can do that too.
I thought of one. Wolf hooks can't hook Baron Bunny.
Aw, that's a...
Sweet flowers.
Huh?
Now,
In that case...
Oh, this...
Nestling by a roaring fire, scent of tea wafts from...
Wow, Noelle came up with another one! Come on, match the couplet! Paimon... do you really think Paimon has what it takes? Fine, Paimon will give it a whirl. Nestling by a roaring fire, scent of tea wafts from the stove, reading through the heart of clear springs. Seething in the pouring rain, sword of pain swipes at my foe, beating up the eye of the storm. What? Really?
Yes, very good. The image of challenging powerful foes in the harshest of conditions seemed to manifest before my eyes, and it was perfectly juxtaposed against the atmosphere of leisurely reading with a cup of freshly brewed tea.
Really? Maybe Paimon has a knack for this after all.
It appears that my services as a judge are no longer needed.
Paimon's so happy! Paimon managed to match a bunch of couplets at the end. You did hear them all, right?
I really enjoyed myself too. I never knew Liyue's couplet poetry was so much fun.
You were amazing today, Noelle. You did so many couplets. Paimon especially liked your one about reading heart.
Miss Kelly Roy, are you okay? You look...
Don't worry, I'm fine. Although, I do have a question I'd like. Have all of you read Heart of Clear Springs?
I haven't actually read it.
My dad told me the story once. It's about a spring fairy and a young boy.
Oh, yes. The story of a spring. The boy poured out his heart to her, and she listened to his story. Over time, the boy grew up and began to develop feelings for the spring fairy. But the spring fairy... I don't know if Diona's father mentioned the part about...
In the end, the spring fairy left the boy and was never heard from again.
Ah, yes, that's it. Many years went by, and the boy became an old man. But he never stopped believing that the fairy was real, and not just a dream.
Sounds like a tragic tale.
So, what do you guys think of the spring fairy and the...
I'm sure she made her decision with the best...
Well, do you think...
Now? But if Paimon was that boy...
I see.
Oh? Looks like the party's still going strong over here. Are you coming up with more couplets? Need my...
Stick to hosting
But the couplet...
Do we
That's right. If you're not feeling...
I'll sign up.
Oh, me too.
Hold on there, Buster.
It's as free as the wind. Give it a try.
Whoa. That's almost too... Will you come too, Kelly Roy? Paimon wants to...
Oh,
Ugh, my nose is starting to itch again.
Huh? Looks like we're a few...
Morning, friends.
Noelle has other...
Oh, okay. I got here really...
Are you talking about the girl? She looked a little...
Upset? Oh no! What should we do? Was it something we said last...
I agree.
If you're not sure what to do next, how about I take you on a...
Huh?
Oh, so this is the place? We ran into her here yesterday, too. She looked like something was weighing on her mind then as well.
It's also not far from where we were dropping those leaves.
Huh. Leaves?
Oh, right. We were so busy matching couplets we forgot to mention.
Interesting. I wonder... Could Miss Callie Roy have been the one who wrote that poem on the leaf?
What makes you say that?
Oh, sorry. Nothing. Well, nothing concrete. Just a hunch, I guess. It's just... That poem on the leaf kinda gave me the same feeling as when I saw her yesterday. So much sadness.
Now that you mention it, this is upstream from where we found...
Huh? Hey, look! Over there! Another leaf!
Wow, you're right! And this one has writing on it, too! After that leaf!
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy Hilly churl. Woo! When the sun's out, bathe in sunlight. But when the moon's out, bathe in moonlight.
Why does it have to float so quickly?
Phew!
Can't you just fly over and grab it?
But Paimon can't swim. What if Paimon accidentally falls into the water?
It stopped.
No! We finally caught it.
Are the words still legible, or have they been washed out?
Looks like the ink's intact. Let Paimon take a look at what it says. Huh? This is related to the poem we wrote in reply yesterday. She must have picked up one of our leaves. Spring. Young boy. It's looking a lot like Callie Roe was the one who wrote this.
She seems to care a lot about that story, huh?
Actually, when Paimon first saw her, Paimon was wondering, do you think
Based on the current and accounting for wind strength... Everyone, please follow me. This should be far enough upstream. Let's split up and search the area.
Caliroe! Caliroe! Ah! She's surrounded by hilly churros! Let's go save her! Jumpy, jumpy, go! Everyone hold hands! Blazing delight! Away I go! Time to go! Caliroe, are you okay? What's that? It's a huge water droplet.
This is exactly what I saw the other day.
Huh? Why are you all looking at me like that? Oh no! My body... Is it...
That voice is definitely Caliroe's.
How did this happen? Please wait a moment. Oh no. Did I use up too much energy?
How did you... What's going on here? Miss Caliroe, are you some kind of adeptus?
No. I'm so sorry for deceiving you all for so long. Actually, I'm an Oceanid who flowed here from Fontaine long ago.
What's an Oceanid?
Ah, the Grandmaster has mentioned them before. The Oceanids were the familiars of the former Hydro Archon. They all fled Fontaine after the Archon died and settled across the world.
That's correct. Though, to tell you the truth, I can't even completely recall how I found myself here. I have a vague impression of my ancestral home, but I can't recall clearly anything I saw on my journey. All I know is that by the time I arrived in Mondstadt, I had lost most of my power and couldn't even sustain a physical form. Eventually, I settled in a place called Springvale, where I slowly began to regain my power. Springvale is a serene and beautiful place. The water that flows through there is clear and pure, just like the hearts of the people who dwell there.
So you're the Spring Fairy of Springvale?
Yes, Diona, and I remember you too, you know. When you were little, you often came to the spring at night to speak with me.
Really? You're not messing with...
I always thought that was just a local legend.
Your favorite little pillow, the fish one? Its name is Bubbles, is it not?
Yep! All those childhood memories. So they weren't just a dream.
So, if this is true, then all those things written on the leaves...
I see. So you were the ones who found my leaf. Well, you are correct. The Spring Fairy and Heart of Clear Springs is me.
No wonder you were asking us so many questions about it. So, the boy from the story...
is Finch. I always loved listening to people's dreams, and still do to this day. Whether they're beautiful, sad, or filled with emotions I couldn't understand at the time. One night, a little boy came to the spring. The tears that fell from his face were more fragile than a moonbeam, and purer than the morning dew. I like humans and wanted to understand them better. I also wanted to make sense of the feelings contained in his tears that were, then, a mystery to me. Yes, we often met under the stars, sharing our stories with one another. Sometimes, we'd stay up all night and see who would hear the first bird chirping from the boughs, or the...
Aw, that sounds lovely.
But one day, just like the book says, I saw an emotion in Finch's eyes that I couldn't reciprocate. I felt out of my depth, in uncharted waters. But I knew all too well that we Lockfolk face a very different fate from that of humans. Whatever was happening, I didn't want it to lead to Finch writing a chapter of his life that he would later come to regret. So, I fled, and never appeared before him again.
Oh, Caliroe.
My strength returns very slowly, and even after decades, I can only sustain a physical form for a very short time. I once hoped that Finch would be able to move on, and meet me when the stars in the night sky have all gone out. But after seeing so many people's stories, this feeling of but I'm also
Oh.
It really is a difficult...
Please go see him.
Huh?
I know Grandpa Finch, and he's a really kind person. When I was struggling to learn how to draw maps, he was always encouraging me. He often tells me stories about his past. But I've never once seen a look of regret or sadness. And even though Grandpa Finch loves adventures, he still stands there. I believe that he's serious about his feelings for you. So if you want to see him too... Huh?
I understand. That settles it. I've decided. I will go back and see...
You will? Amazing! That's great!
But I'd like to...
Sure. Just say the word. We'll help you.
Would you come to... I cannot maintain this form for much longer, and I'm worried others...
Leave it to me. I'm really close with...
Also, please keep Finch's in my...
Your secret is safe with me.
I won't tell anyone.
Great. I can't thank you all enough.
What's wrong?
No, I'm sorry. It's just a poem. Okay, and it will be called...
Are you okay?
It's nothing. I'm just scared that I won't be able to maintain this form much longer.
Okay, don't panic. Wait here, Caliroe.
Take it slow, Diona. Finch isn't a young man anymore. He's not as steady on his feet. I can still hold on.
Okay, stay strong. You can do it.
One client, 2 clients, 3 clients.
Go!
Huh?
Is that Diona? You're back early today.
Today's your special day, Grandpa Finch. Can you come with me?
Oh? Well, where are we going?
Over there, to the waterfall.
Did you catch a nice little fishy?
Just come with me already. This is extremely important.
But I promised you...
Grandpa Finch!
All right.
That's more like it. Over here! Over here! It's okay, Grandpa Finch.
What's all this? What are all these... Even Mika's here? How's work been going lately? And even some friends from abroad, if I'm...
Greetings, Mr. Finch. My name is Chong Yoon. We all met at the poetry gala, and... well...
Finch.
That voice... Callie Rowe.
I didn't think you'd still remember.
Oh, I remember. I remember all right. How could I ever forget? Although your appearance is... but I'm one to talk. Of course a fairy from a fairy tale can change forms. But in your eyes, I'm probably the one who's changed beyond all recognition.
Oh, even after all these years, you still know just what to say to make me laugh.
I thought you were only able to appear in the dead.
I'm sorry I kept you waiting for so long, Finch.
Oh, it can't have been that long. It's been but the blink of an eye, really.
Finch, would you like to hear a poem I wrote for you?
A poem? You write poetry now?
In that case... Far from my native land I roamed. In streams I slept, many seasons I met as the sun set and rose. I searched for a garden to call a home, and the moonlight ebbed as the water flowed. A soft breeze beckoned me unto a spring. Sleep, weary wanderer, your journey is over. May the dancing petals sweeten your slumber. At dawn, I hummed the melody of a distant stream, and the songs in the night serenaded my dreams. A boy's tender tears trembled through the water, stirring me more than any starlight sonata. He wove me a wreath from past petals and future buds. I crossed beyond the veil of dreams to the realm of flesh and blood. Look at the love that shines from his eager gaze. Answer the call of his heart, lest this moment go to waste. The kittens and fireflies invited my heartstrings to sing, but I was a stranger to the melody of mankind, and knew not how this tune should begin. Ways each stumbling step I took, and clouds of confusion became crystal clear in the vulnerable verse I wrote. As seed yearns for soil and trees for the sun, a once foreign melody inside my heart sung, and it cried out your name on every string it could strum. Now I give my dream to you. May it be in your slumber a sweet spring to quench your thirst. Now, I hand my heart to you, praying my belated promise might meet, still with your trust.
Yes. This is how I remember you from when we first met. All those years ago. It really has been a long, old time, hasn't it?
Finch,
It's okay. I understand. Your poem, it explains everything.
Thank you, Finch. Please, take this.
It's so beautiful.
This is a droplet of water condensed from my own power. Finch, I don't have a physical form like humans, and but as long as this droplet remains with you, our hearts will always be connected, no matter the distance between us. I will always be one with the spring. From this day onwards, if you call me, I will meet you in your dreams.
You've really learned a lot, haven't you? And you don't even mind that the kids are watching.
Does it bother you?
How could it possibly? This is the happiest moment of my life. I just worry that once I go to sleep, I won't ever want to wake up again.
Huh? Don't say that.
I'm only joking.
Diona, thank you for fetching...
I used to chat with you.
Of course, that's why I gave...
Huh?
Wait, and if so...
My physical... Finch,
Yes?
I've never regretted...
It...
This gift that represents my promise, and...
Huh?
It's okay, everyone. She's gone now.
What? But, Grandpa Finch...
Don't worry now. Just like she said.
Oh? Hey, you're all back! Hootow's a step in. She said Where have you all been? Perhaps they lacked sufficient inspiration and...
How deaf Bard! Does this mean that right from the start you...
Huh? Did I? Diona!
You...
Huh? So, just what...
Really?
Yeah!
So even Mika's in on it? Chongyun, how about you tell me? I'm willing to bet that even your...
I appreciate the gesture, but... And I'm starting to think that maybe this pure Yang spirit isn't such a bad...
Huh? Okay, that can...
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing.
this realm is... If you ever...